What's happening, Hammers? Dan Lawless here, back with another edition of the West Ham Week, where I take 3 of the top stories from West Ham from throughout the week and break them down into 2-minute sections. Don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell, all that stuff. As you can see, I'm out of the prison as everyone thought I was in, and back in the London Stadium, obviously. Anyway, so don't forget to leave your comments below to what you think about these things, and start the timer now. So, big shocking transfer rumour story, whatever that's come out recently, is that Chelsea are interested in signing Andy Carroll. Now, this story has baffled me completely. So I'm not quite sure whether I believe it or not, but it's it's rumoured that Conte, you know, he doesn't really rate Batshuayi, and he's looking at a different option, a different type of striker. And for me, personally, if it is true, I'm all over it. Like, they can have Carroll. That'd be a great scenario for us. There's some people are saying it's on loan. Some people are saying it's a signing. For me, I'd look for a permanent signing to move on. Maybe a swap deal for Batshuayi. But, you know, Carroll did... sorry, excuse me. Carroll did score 2 goals against West Brom the other day. But this is the thing with Carroll. It's, you know, it's once in a blue moon, and everyone sort of says, he's unplayable on his day, on his day, on his day. His day don't come often enough. And you look at that West Brom game, in the first half he was poor and he didn't do much. You know, I mean, both of his finishes in the second half were really good, but, you know, the wages that we're paying him, over 90 grand a week, it just doesn't justify it. And I think we're coming to the time where it's not going to be very long before we're not able to get any money for him at all. His injury record continues to be poor. I think Moyes said he weren't quite fit enough to start the first half against Spurs. So I think it's time. If we can get a decent bit of money for him, then I'm all for it. And we get, so I would love to give Batshuayi a chance at West Ham and see what he really could do with more playing time, and move away from that sort of target man thing, you know. But let me know what you guys think. Anyway, so talking about a player that could potentially be coming in, Jonjo Shelvey has been rumoured to be coming to West Ham, or West Ham is rumoured to be interested in Jonjo Shelvey, which has been met with mixed reactions among the West Ham fans, interestingly enough. Now, for me, I would happily go for Shelvey. He's, you know, arguably Newcastle's best player, strengthens us, weakens a rival in terms of relegation. And we do need something in the midfield. A lot of people question his reliability in terms of red cards and stuff like that. But, you know, when I looked it up on the Premier League's website, in all of his Premier League appearances, which is, I think, around 150, something around that period, he's had 4 red cards and 28 yellow cards. So, you know, that's not too bad. I think it's worth a go. I think it's worth a punt. Sign him up. Obviously, if the price is right, that's the question. If the price is right, I don't know how much long's left on his contract at Newcastle, but if we can get it for a decent price, he's a West Ham fan as well. That's very important to mention. He is a West Ham fan, so good to have someone like that in the club. We have a massive issue in midfield. I know a lot of people are like, look, it's not the star-studded signing, you know, that we all was promised when we moved to this stadium. But it is January. Don't forget, you know, January isn't really where you can make those big, high-profile signings a lot of the time. Now we just need to look to make signings that can improve the squad, like, immediately. I think Moyes has said he's looking at signings that can have an immediate impact on the team. So we need to look at, you know, the best possible midfielders we can get. And yeah, I think he would improve our midfield currently. You know, Chiati's not having a great time there. So, you know, let me know what you guys think. Finally, there's just been a bit more that's come out over the Jake Livermore incident that happened at the West Brom game. For those who don't know, Jake Livermore ended up going into the crowd and having an altercation with a fan. Now, Jake Livermore has come out and confirmed, along with West Brom, that it was to do with comments about his dead son. So I can't see Jake Livermore lying about that personally. If he's the sort of person, if he would actually lie about that just to avoid getting a ban, then that would be an absolute scumbag. I don't think that's something you'd lie about. So there's a good chance that this fan, you know, actually did say it, or at least he may have thought that he said it. The investigation's been going on, and the fan could be banned for life. Which, if it's true, he absolutely deserves to be banned for life. You know, stuff like that is just not on. Like, it's not banter. To you know, attack someone and to taunt them over, you know, their dead child is absolutely disgusting, and it embarrasses, you know, West Ham fans. It's not a good representation of West Ham fans, but it is funny that some other sort of rival fans and other media outlets are sort of tastelessly using it as a stick to beat West Ham with, and, you know, tarring us all with that same brush of one fan. This is one fan who said this. So yeah, if true, absolute disgrace, ban him for life. I mean, it is possible that the word yid, kid, it could be misheard, but, you know, we don't know for sure, but they're saying it is. Let's see what happens. But for me, it's bang out of order if true, and rightly deserves to be banned for life. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching this week. It's been a busy week, you know, 2 games in the space of a few days, and then we've got Shrewsbury next. So it's been a mad week for us on the channel. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. 4 points from West Brom and Spurs in those short space of time. I would have took that all day long. So let's hope we continue to build on it. See what happens against Shrewsbury. I know Moyes said he's not really that concerned over the cup and more interested in the Premier League, but anything can happen. Hopefully some good youngsters get a run out, mixed with some bit of experience. Let's see what happens. So yeah, Nicky and Ryan will be at Shrewsbury. So if you're going, go and see him for a fan cam. We want some, you know, new faces to come on. You know, it's for everyone. It's for every fan. You know, we don't have, you know, people that we have preference over the other. We stand there. If you guys want to come and have an interview, come and see us after the game. So we'd love to meet you and get some new fans on there. So yep, fan cams will be there. We'll be doing post-match pint. Possibly should be doing post-match pint on Sunday. I'm going to check that out. Obviously, it was confirmed, you know, Scott had a family, sort of a death in the family. So I'm not quite sure what the situation is yet, but hopefully we'll have something out for you guys. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And one thing left to say, come on you Irons.